Hello, chat. How are we doing? Hello, hello. Hi. My camera's at a really odd angle. Move. There we go. I love that it does that automatically. Hi, Transit. We are back on Catchem SMP today because I got the materials to build the base or the gym, or at least the start of it, and then I just completely got busy. Got sidetracked by life in general and by the Lumen one ending. We're going to be terraforming because I forgot that, you know, to put a build somewhere, you have to actually lay out the base of where the build's gonna go. So we're gonna do that first, and then hopefully we'll also get started on the actual build today. But as long as we have the like terraforming done, I feel like that is a good base for this. So honestly, let's just get straight into it. Oh, I forgot that my face cam doesn't exist on here. Hold up. I forgot that I did no face cam last time. I didn't reset it. There we go. There we are. Yeah, if you haven't seen the last few Catch Him streams, we gathered a whole bunch of resources. So yeah, and also I was on earlier today, getting a whole shulker box of dirt so that we can terraform. If I would stop lagging. I'm also gonna go repair this shovel really fast because I feel like it might be needed, for misplacement and things. So let me. Oh, the music's quite loud. I'll fix that in a second. You may get jump scared by Enderman noises in a second. Also, there we go. Should be better. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I myself, I've had a pretty solid. Oh, I didn't even put this in my bad. That does have an ending, but yeah. A pretty solid day. I spent most of it doing me and Joe's beds and trees bits for the gig. Oh, that's a lot of ender pearls. That's a lot of ender pearls. Oh, these are full as well. Okay. Yeah, I've done that. I've just been doing uni. Hi, Axel. I've been rendering the video I've been working on for weeks. Hell yeah, let's go. Yes, I need to continue my catching stuff. But I need to do my testosterone video first. It's been recorded, it just needs editing, and it's quite a long video. It's actually almost an hour of footage of just me yapping purely. So it's gonna need a little bit of work. Right. I think first things first, what we need to do is we need to move the schematic over to the placement it's actually gonna be in, so that then I know where it needs to just be like flat and where I can slightly terraform around it. So I need a stick in order to do that, actually. A stick is necessary. Let me go find a stick. Feels like a really odd thing to just be searching for in Minecraft. Also, my guy is glitched in the floor. He is in a boat. Gleepuff is in a boat. But like, half the time I log on, he's just glitched in the floor, so... I think that's fine. Also, I have that whole course of dirt, but I also have, like, dirt and coarse dirt, which I might use the coarse dirt for, like, bottom layers. Because I want to fill this in fully, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Lord knows. It is quite a lot of, to be fair, yeah. If the build's going up here, maybe I do just want torches on the ground. Cover it over. With a little bit of a hill. But I don't know what corner I'm... How do I do this? Is it control? Schematic placement. Ooh. Oh. But that control is also my keybind for that. I could do with this schematic, like fully on. You need to turn yourself up a little. I can move you closer to me. I don't think I physically can turn my mic up. No, it is the max it can go. It's moved closer to me now, so hopefully it's fine. Boo boo. Tilt it down a little bit as well. Configuration menu. Just all. Yep. This is not gonna be the right, no, not right orientation. It's not what I meant to do either. I need to rotate. And I don't actually know which way I need to rotate it. Not that way. That's configure this. I think it was this one, if I remember correctly. Let me go, like, run this over here. Or, let me check first. I managed to pick a delete, which on average has 25 to 27 million passengers go through it a day. It's closed for a whole half term. What? Wait, why would they do that? That's crazy. This is the front, right? Or is it? No. Is this still wrong? Hold up, let me free cam. What's my free cam key again? I cannot remember. I forget that I have this sometimes. F4. Okay, so it is in the right orientation. It's just all the way over here. Okay. Solid. We just need to pull it all the way back into the corner over here. I'm also gonna grab some dirt, because I need to, like, pillar up to an acceptable height. Make a smoother timetable. Couldn't they do that whilst the trains are still running? That doesn't feel like a thing the trains need to be closed for. Okay. Let's use free cam to our, like, biggest advantage right now. It needs to go back. Very much back. But line-up wise, I feel like we're close, but that's not the issue right now. It needs to just run back here, maybe. Repainting the platforms and doing track checking. Yeah, fair. Right, so this is, like, in line with my build currently, so it needs to come probably about, like, 50 blocks backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Can't really afford it to be that far backwards, honestly. Let's try here. See if that works. That's still far too close. God, this really is big, isn't it? I'm gonna make sure the video is alright. Fair enough. See you in a bit, Axel. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I feel like it just needs a little bit further back, so it's not quite so encroaching on my thing, and then it needs shifting a little bit to the left. Well, I mean, also shift it to the left. Right, Which I think this should technically go like here. Okay, I'd say that's far enough back now. That's reasonable. And I think the little bit of a hill created here is possibly enough. Like, I want it to be a little bit raised, but I don't want to be doing like a major terraforming. I just want like a little bit of a higher up platform. So I'd say maybe like shove it up one block so it's on the same level. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Hold up. I didn't realize I could do that in free cam. Oh my god, look at this guy. Hello. And you need to be on the same level as this. And obviously lined up centrally. Which would be along this block. But can I place things in free? No. Ah, interesting. So it needs to move like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks to the left. And up 1. Seems about right. The lag every time I click it. Yeah, that feels about... Okay, maybe is it in line? God knows. My very accurate checking method. That is in line. I would double check actually with my character moving because it's easier to do it that way. But I think... I mean, I am probably gonna have to move this. But I think that is roughly the framing I wanted. That goes directly in, but it's up a little bit. Maybe I don't need to move this. Maybe it's kind of nice to have a little bit of a foreground so there. Okay, so let's just look a little bit of like how big this is. It's coming out this way. It's coming out the back of the... I almost did a river. So we probably do need to create like a false beachfront here. Like we're gonna overtake this entire area. And then it's literally just in the biome here as well. Okay, we have a lot of terraforming to do, gang. Including taking out all these trees. But I need to double check. If I run over there myself. Check that it's 100% in line before I start doing anything. I mean, it's not too bad if it's like a block off. That's like fixable when we get to actually building. But yeah, I'm definitely putting a layer over here. Ain't no way I'm placing every single one of these blocks to fill it in. Maybe a doubled up layer for safety. I've heard that that's a thing you're meant to do as a builder. I personally build MC things on a one layer thing of grass. If they had the ability to break a one block, they would fall into the wood most of the time. But you know, no, most of the time there's more intricate terrain than that, but at least at the start, that's all it is. What was I doing? Oh no, I was checking the alignment. Hi, Dorina. Hi, how are you? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let me actually place blocks here. Do I have any more colorful blocks than dirt? Sex will be lucky if I wanted to pop in. No, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you for the luck. I appreciate it. We'll use netherrack. My alerts are working for you. Hell yeah. Glad you managed to fix it. Okay. this is where this should be lined up with. I'm failing. There we go. So that is the front block. That is central. We are all good. Everything's fine. Completely central. This also needs tearing down, but I don't have any other way of accessing the nether currently, so it's probably staying here. Okay, let's try this as well. Is that guy like a fake entity? Let's do this. Let's do single layer. Yep, below the layer that it actually is. Huh. Interesting that this is still... Interesting that there is still some... So just because it's like... No, it's just bugged. Ah! Hello. Get out of here. Let me sleep. You are magnificent. Stunning fox. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Sleep. EP time. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I can put the nether rack away now. I don't need that anymore. I do, however, need all of this dirt. In fact, I'm going to chop down trees first. We're back on boring task chat. I know I said it would get more exciting, but we are technically building today. Okay. Let me stop this so that I have a replay going. And let's just cut down any tree, both within the walls and like slightly within the walls. Because we are definitely not just building a square platform. I think remotely close. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, we're getting materials for the rest of the build. Hell yeah. Okay, actually that was in. I think I might do all of these trees. Because I feel like we're gonna need to. I mean, I know this is the right level, so technically we shouldn't need to go any more back here. But I feel like just for being able to see, like, out in the open what he's doing, I feel like having kind of this area cleared is for the best. Boop, boop. Get me in. Shouldn't take too much time. We've cleared most of it anyway. Need to get rid of my little dead tree row. Ooh. Hello. Can I dismount, please? Can't tell which of these trees I've cut down or which I haven't. They haven't decayed yet. Getting a solid amount of wood as well. Let's go with this one. Oh, I should probably take all these wither roses. Because they're useful to be able to put around elsewhere. Rather than just cover them over. There's definitely more around about, but... Can't be bothered to go on a hunt for them now. We'll go like a row by row. We'll check that everything's clear within like this. Which those are going to be an issue, so let me do that whilst I remember. Let me take the sugarcane down as well. Hello? That sounded like it spawned on top of me. It's only a Weedle. Where is it? Oh, that's not the button I wanted to click. Weedle. I don't see it, to be fair. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can see it on the map now. I'm being blind. Weedle. May as well. This guy? Is it this guy? You don't have any particles. I can't see a shiny Weedle. You like on a tree? Oh. Of course. Hello, my guy. Would you be able to possibly maybe get down from there? Or I don't know, just into this Pokeball. If it's the right one, not yet. I feel like that looks really similar to the normal Weedle color. I think this is more like bright yellow. What color is Weedle normally? It's making me question everything. Where? Hello? I'm back. Hey. Let's continue with what we were actually doing. I fear these ones. If this is gonna be the like height of the hill, just under this blue line, I fear some of these trees might need chopping down as well, so that I can like terraform it down. Because basically whatever's in this square needs to be flat. Except from the fact that there ain't no way I'm building on a big flat square. It's gonna have shape to it, at least. At least a little. So I think if we take down... I think just this one and like those two. Ow. In fact, I'm gonna remember that I want to pick these up. These two are tiny anyway. I don't want to chop down the ones like too close in here. It's terraforming. I am in fact terraforming. I mean, I'm not doing anything crazy. Whoa. Hello? I should probably go get those because they despawn in like 0.5 seconds, don't they? Not that I know what anything looks like. This is the issue I have with this mod is I don't know what anything looks like. I mean that looks like something new. Are you what I'm looking for? You look interesting. No. You're new though. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, and it's gone. Yep, that's exactly what I thought would happen. Oh god, there's gonna have to be so many of these trees removed for like the edges. I just want a little hill to place my build on. It's not too much to ask. Just a little one. Just a tiny one. I'm not terraforming mountains or anything. I just want a little bit of a hill. It's just dirt. A lot of it. I actually might not have got enough, despite the fact that I cleared out like an entire little like acacia mountains worth of dirt. Jeez. I'm too into my silly little Minecraft building. The reason why I stepped back from this for a second was one, because Lemon 1 was ending and I did want to be there, even if I haven't contributed that much. But two, we're working on some new MCE stuff, so I've been building more, and like off stream, which means that then sometimes the last thing I want to do is yes, build for another 2 hours on stream. But I am in fact a builder, and that is kind of my life. So we are here. Even I cannot remember what I was doing. I came in here for a purpose. That purpose has escaped me. There must have been a reason. For God's sake. I'm just gonna keep chopping down trees. Okay. Well, we'll see about these ones. They can stay for now. Let's go over towards the glowing pink tree. That really should not be glowing pink. I just... There you go. Yeah, this one's going. Oh. I love lag. Light bit of lag. You have a room to pay to game new or what? I don't even know who that is. Also, for somebody who spends a lot of time on the internet, I know very little, like, celebrity figures. Like, genuinely, people could say, like, any name, and I was like, no idea who you're on about. I don't know why. I guess I just don't see much of these things. I'm very much in my own communities, and I ignore the rest of the internet because it scares me. Oh, Steam. Oh. Fun. No. No is my answer. But that's cool. Good to know. I probably won't remember the name. I can't remember names of people I meet IRL, let alone... let alone other people. I didn't think I was bad at names until I went to uni, and I was like, oh, I actually cannot remember a single thing anybody's told me. Like, genuinely, it's actually pretty bad. The amount of times I've tried to look at somebody's lanyard to, like, remember their name, it never works, because the lanyards are, like, far too small print. What's 1 + 1? Window. That reminds me, I have a mechanics lecture tomorrow morning. Actually, not as early as it's usually 9 AM. It's 10:30 this time. But I skipped it last week because everybody talks over that lecture and it got really overstimulating. And I could not deal with it. But I might be skipping the tutorial for that same class this Friday to get to a Bears and Trees gig because it got moved till like 4 till 6 PM. Which doors opening time for bit is 7, and I cannot afford the only 1 hour that. Please let me dismount. Gang. There we go. Yeah, I need more than an hour to get there. That class is also over simulating the tutorial version of it, despite it being different lecture. I feel like, yeah, there is more to this tree. It's just really dark. Hold up, I have full bright. Keypad 6. Why did I set it to that? Anything. There's too many keybinds in this one pack. It is crazy. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna be attending that lecture tomorrow. I don't get flagged for not attending. I love how I was talking to my mum about this, and she's like, just email your lecturer and tell them you're not coming and you're just doing it online. I'm like, I'm not quite sure how that will go down. Not entirely sure. I mean, I can do it online. But because it's not like live sessions, it doesn't count towards attendance. It's unless I get a friend to send me the attendance code, but they change like every 30 seconds, so it's really difficult to do that. Hi, Lucas. Sorry, I did not clock that the oof was from you for a second then. Boop, 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 boop. You god. I feel like this landscaping is a lot more of a project than I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be like chop down some trees, place some dirt. The new flying genuinely pisses me off. I just don't think I'm still not got used to it, and it genuinely annoys me so much. Is this even where I needed to go? Which, yeah, there was a tree here. Boop, boop, boop. Streams for the rest of the week, chat might be a little bit, I'm gonna say a little bit disrupted. I'll be fine by Saturday, so it's really only Thursday. Thursday, Jay is here, and I think because there's Mario Kart, there is audience participation in Mario Kart at the Peasantries gig, and you know, there's only 2 people playing. I wouldn't really expect to be able to play. But if I'm not going to my lecture in the afternoon, I'm gonna go down the queue. Because I don't need to like be in the queue, I have access. I also cannot physically stand in a queue all day. But for like an hour, I might go down the queue with my Switch and challenge people to Mario Kart tournaments. And I'm thinking of making a bunch of Bears and Trees related patches to give to people who beat me in Mario Kart. Just solely for the fun of the game. Because I think it would be really funny and I would make friends. So I was thinking Thursday evening with Jay, if he wants to. I'm not gonna force him to stream if he doesn't want to. We could race each other in Mario Kart. Although I don't have. So you know the switches, how they come with the little like black bars which click over the side when you're using both Joy-Cons separately to the Switch. I don't know where those are. I thought I took them with me to uni, but apparently not. I only have my like controller that I can put the Joy-Cons into, which would be 1 player. So you might just have to like bear with that and just use the tiny little buttons for drifting. Because I genuinely don't know where the thing is. But yeah, I thought challenging people to Mario Kart tournaments in the queue could be fun. It may also result in my Switch being destroyed. Because I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Just trust random people to hold it for us, I guess. Or Jay, I guess. But I don't know, I want to go make friends, and I'm actually there with a big group of people who go to like similar gigs, a couple of which I've met before, but most of which I haven't, which is actually so funny. I was getting absolutely bullied in that chat because I'm old, apparently. I'm 19. I don't usually get the old thing. I usually do it to other people, but quite a lot of people in that group chat are 16. I did not really realize, but that's fine. But they were referring to me as grandpa, including Jay. Jay is very much included in that. Like, yeah, most of them are 16. There's a couple 18, but I think it'll be a good time. And I think, to be fair, I'm mostly gonna be with Jay in that gig. Because I have access. I'm not sure how many other people in the group have access. So we're probably not going to end up near each other at all. Unless they're literally queuing all day. Because I will be probably relatively near the front. The access email people were so sweet. They got it so wrong originally. They just completely misinterpreted my email. But when we sorted out that, they were very sweet and very helpful, which is always nice. I guess I feel like my thing of just needing a queue skip is actually not that common. I don't know. I feel like I've seen quite a few people who do need it as well. But for some venues, you ask for like a queue skip because you can't stand in the queue, and they're just like, we can only give you like seated things. I'm like, no, I don't want to take the seats from the people who need them. I just can't be standing in queues for hours for a gig. And God forbid somebody who is disabled wants to be near the front of a gig and not near the back. Because they can't queue for very long. There's such a thing at the Good Kid gig when they like had like queue skip, but they let like loads of people in first, which is like sure fair. Queue skip I never take as meaning barrier. You'd like it's not guaranteed and it's not likely in any way, shape, or form. But I thought that was like crazy because there's also an entire thing of people not getting like trampled in the like large queues, and also some people do need the barrier to lean on. I prefer to be at least close to it. Not necessarily to be able to like switch in to lean on it, but because that's where the like security and the medical assistant people are. So it just feels safer for me to be like within eyesight of those people who can help in case anything goes wrong, if you get what I mean. But my god, I was like, me and Jay were trying to get through the crowd a bit because they let genuinely 200 people in front of the access queue, which is just insane. So we were just like, you know, asking the people around us, like, hey, would we be able to just shuffle a little bit closer just for safety? And most people were like, oh yeah, absolutely. It's awful of them to have not like let you guys in first. One person, their friend, turns to them and goes like, oh yeah, this person needs like the roof access people, and they just genuinely right in front of me, probably not thinking I could hear them, just went fuck them and their like and their disability. I think it's exactly what they said. I'm like, what? And then I had to stand near them for the entire night because like they just didn't let us past. And I was like, you know what? I can't be bothered to argue. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. That was just the craziest thing. I was like, I am right here. People think they can get away with just saying things, don't they? They were so annoyed as well. They were like actually properly glaring me down. And I was just like, okay. I'm just gonna stand here and have a good time, you know? Did I say good? I think I said good kid originally. I meant the James gig. I got confused because the good kid one for like this year is in the same venue. So my brain just defaulted it in. Which Jay, bless him, the absolute legend, has the gigs in like August. You cannot start calling me Unc. No, you'll be banned. You probably won't be banned, but if you do it often enough, maybe. We are not starting that. No, it's far too early. Gang, I'm not even 20 yet. We cannot. God. It's been 42 minutes and I'm still chopping down trees, chat. I fear I'm cooked. Oh, and I'm not even halfway through. That's the other thing. Maybe I should start placing dirt to feel like I'm making progress. Yeah, I had a really nice weekend. Yeah, well, it was weekend. It was Saturday, Sunday with Jay. Which is really funny because he's here for like 5 days out of like, I was gonna say a week period, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, like what? So it says Saturday, Sunday. And he is coming back Thursday, Friday, Saturday. My guy's here a lot. I say Saturday, Sunday. He was here for like, I think like an hour and a half on Saturday. We had like plans to meet up on Sunday, and he messaged me on Saturday being like, "Hey, can we stop by?" And I'm like, "Yes, come bother me. I don't mind." He was like, "I'll be there for like 20 minutes." No, we were just pure yapping. And his brother. But yeah, we made pancakes on Sunday. Early Pancake Day celebration. Happy Pancake Day to all the Brits. It was honestly such a great time. And it made me a lot more confident in my baking skills because they were great. I know Jay made them. But, you know, sometimes just watching somebody else and helping out a bit. But they were delicious. Actually goated. I was thinking we were gonna make crepes, and Jay wanted to make like fluffy American pancakes. I think they're called American pancakes. And it was honestly so good, but I spent so much money on supplies needed to make pancakes. Favorite pancake types? I'd usually say crepes, but those were quite good. But I love how like crispy, a good like thin crepe. Crepes? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. I just love pancakes in general. I'm a pancake fiend. I have not made any today because I had some both Sunday and yesterday. I had the leftover batter. What call you grams? No, no. Goodness sake. Nah. What else did we do? Made pancakes. We hella yapped. I honestly should just put this. That's away. I think. Keep a couple stacks on me. It might be a while of chopping down trees until I get to placing dirt. There is a replay going of this. Yes. Good replay. Just get me down. Thank you. Yeah, we went to around like the museum area, which is South Kensington. Quite a lot of the free museums are in South Kensington, and we were too late for the last entry to the Science Museum. But to be fair, now looking at it, you probably should buy tickets in advance. Although there is like literally availability for every single time, so I don't really see how walking in would be an issue. I've definitely walked into the Science Museum without a ticket before, because it's free anyway. But yeah. We did not get in, and instead we wandered around South Kensington for a little bit. It's a really nice area. It's a very rich part of London, but it's very cool. I'm also meeting Squeak. Me and Jay are both meeting Squeak. Squeak Knights, for those of you who heard of him. Probably older viewers, because he has not been creating content recently. But, yeah, very long time friend. Been friends for like, I don't know, like 4 years or something. No, met up. He's gonna be in London for a bit. So, I say for a bit, for like a day, couple days. So yeah, we're meeting up on Saturday, which would be crazy. I don't think I've ever seen his face, even like just on call or anything. So, but he has the most wild stories ever. My guy will reappear in the group chat after not talking for months, which is the craziest story of like a near-death experience. So, guys, if you don't see me after Saturday, blame Squeak. That's what happened there. But I'm excited. I'm sure it's gonna be crazy. Although we are meeting up in like a chill area near me. I was like, hey, look, he was messaging me earlier, like, hey, where you want to meet up? I was listing lots of, like, you know, cool things to do in, like, central London. He's like, hey, we just find a chill place to hang out and actually get to talk for a bit. I'm like, yeah, just come to my area. It's a little chiller here. we can take a walk. Me and Jay are gonna be so tired, though. It may actually feel like a fever dream because we're meeting up like in the morning. I was gonna say early in the morning. 11 is not early, but after a gig, it is. We are gonna be so tired. But I'm so excited for the weekend, and I hope I can get that Mario Kart stream for you. But I don't want to force Jay into streaming anything. I think that would be funny. I used to stream Mario Kart quite often. It's like a throwback. I used to play in Mario Kart tournaments every Monday, not on my channel, not streamed here, but in a creator I watched channel with some friends, and it's honestly so good. Although I've not played Mario Kart Wii for so long, it's like my entire childhood. It was just Mario Kart tournaments with my dad and brother. But it has been actual years since I played Mario Kart Wii. It's not too dissimilar to the Switch, but obviously the controller is different, so it's just getting used to that again. I don't want to embarrass myself on stage a bit if I happen to get picked by not knowing the controller. I did that in a Mario Kart tournament in school once. I was so hyping up my ability to play Mario Kart, and then they switched the like controller mode on my teacher's Switch. He had it set up differently, and I was just not used to it at all, and I failed so miserably. It was actually so embarrassing, because people know that I am a gamer, and I just did so badly. I think I pulled it back the second time I got to play, but oh my god. The one thing I'm good at and I fail. No, the one house activity. I don't know if you guys also have like school houses, but yeah. I was actually in the red house at school, which was just complete coincidence. It was definitely not called red, but if I say the actual name, it dogs me, so I can't. They really had to go with like local area names, didn't they? It could have just done like animals or color. We would like, I guess we were technically dragons. Made any Valve game? No, I don't even know what that is. I'm a gamer as in I play Minecraft and like the occasional Nintendo thing. And now I got so ridiculed in like year 7 for doing YouTube. My god, it was young children are just not nice, are they? Like 11-year-olds specifically. The like 11 to like 15 range. It's hostile. There was no need. Which version did you start on? Oh god, I started playing Minecraft on Pocket Edition. I don't even know. I don't even know what version it would have been. Can you see that on? What? On Pocket Edition? Oh god, what is that clip? Yeah, I played Minecraft Pocket Edition and Xbox before I played the PC. My brother had an Xbox, so I played with him. Most devastating day of my life that my parents will still repeatedly tell this story is when my house on me and my brother's world in Pocket Edition, I think, not even in the Xbox one, I made a hot tub and it burnt down my entire house, and I was really upset for days, apparently. I was approximately like 7 years old. Absolutely devastated. It's lava. Like fire underneath water. It might have been lava. I don't know, but it was a wooden house, so I didn't put any like protective stone layer around it. Or I don't. Alright, they probably tried and failed. This is here for a reason, by the way. Just this is the corner. Yeah, it's sad times. But yeah, I don't really know. What year would it have been? 2014? No. Surely not. Surely it. No. Must have been around the same time I started watching, like, Minecraft content creators, which was, like, 2015. Maybe 2013, then. Whatever version was out at that time. It was definitely not, like, the start. Like, really early days Minecraft, but it was certainly like prior to like 1.6, I would say. I don't really know when the different things came out, but I feel like burning down a house like is like a classic staple Minecraft thing. Like, it's happened to everyone, at least to the people who started playing at a young age. It's probably happened more than once to me, But yeah, no, I know that. I don't remember it personally, but I remember it through my parents recalling and my brother's recalling of how absolutely devastated I was. Generally, you'd think like somebody had died, apparently, from how upset I was. And you know what? If somebody burnt out my Minecraft build now, I would be the same. So really, has anything changed? God, look at the amount of unbound we're getting from doing this. Oh my god, there's still so much. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I might cut down this, like, thing. I mean, just... Did that spider just hit the owl? My brain is escaping me on its name. Oh my god, of course it's Hoot Hoot. You know what, that was an easy one. Should have got that one. I think what I've learned from playing on Catchem and Lumamon is I know like literally nothing about Pokemon. Genuinely. There is too much to be learned for me to learn anything. If that makes sense. Like, every time I feel like I have some like basic knowledge, somebody comes along and just says words at me. And I'm like, okay, whatever, man. That sure is a something. There was a big Pokemon card show in London in April. I'm kind of debating whether I get tickets to it. But I feel like it's all just gonna be like incredibly expensive. And I'm probably not just gonna kind of stand there looking. And not wanting to ruin my wallet. My bank account. Um, I think it's like 19th of April or something like that. The XL, like everything is. Looks interesting. But I fear I'd have no idea. MegaCon, the big like Pokemon seller tables terrified me because I felt like if they asked me a question whilst I was just kind of looking through their cards, that I'd have just no idea what they asked. But I also took one look at like the general prices of things and went, hell no, ain't no way. I bought one Japanese pack and some Japanese full arts that were just like bulk, that I thought were cool and very cheap, and that was it. I didn't touch anything else. Okay, we are almost there. Look at this guy, there's still a couple over here. Yeah, do you guys just want to see me play through Pokemon Legends CA? Because I started it, and then Ketchum started. And then I never continued playing it, and I haven't played it off stream purely because I didn't know whether I was continuing it on stream or not. So you know, there's always the possibility we add it back into the rotation. Oh, I'm just shoving all this stuff in here. I don't need any of it, but I think it was a fun game. I've kind of gone away from variety to just Minecraft recently. I'm kind of involved in quite a lot of stuff now. I kind of have fluctuating, like, I'm just doing whatever periods. And I really want to play RV there, yeah, with some friends, because it just looks so fun. Every single thing I've seen of people playing it, I've just been like, that looks so silly. I really want to. But I need to find people who are down to, like, stream it consistently. Get me up here. Looks like 5 more trees I see. Still a lot of trees. You guys want to see the resin trees fits, the progress? I think I've made progress to the point where, like, if we bought them now, I would be okay with it. But they're not really at the stage that I want them to be. But it also might take me 10 years to to finish. Like, I just have to lock in, I think. Say 07s to the uni work. I do have reading week after, so I should be fine to catch up with stuff then. And just lock in for the next few days, because the kick's on Friday. I got a substantial chunk of progress done today, though. I will go grab them once this tree has been cut down. The paint on them actually dries so much faster than I thought it did, so I was able to make more progress than I thought. Although I still think I'm gonna end up having to get Jay to bring like a sewing needle and help me. Brief Minecraft interlude. This is Jay's. This is the back. Probably seen this before. Don't know. I actually don't know what I showed previously. There'll probably be more on this, but it's kind of cute. Kind of goes hard. And then little bears in trees, text. Then all this front bit was done today. I added him like a fancier patch because I'm spending most of the time on mine because he doesn't really mind that much. But when we heard that there was audience participation in Mario Kart, I thought I'll go a little bit harder, so that we stand out more. Then there's one star here. Most of Jay's is gonna be stars or like astral stuff, because they're just quicker and easier to do. Although they take the same amount of time to sew on, I just don't have to do most of their like hand stuff. But he will have, I think, one other kind of, or maybe a bit more than that, more interesting custom patches. Probably some lyrics written on. And then mine, here's the front. I got the same bears and trees thing. This was originally just gold on both of ours. It did look better on Jay's, to be fair, just gold. But I couldn't see it on mine, so I filled it in with green. And then Jay's had some like white pen that I used to mark it out. It's left and I couldn't get it off. That material soaks up paint like crazy. So yeah. We had the little computer or phone. I don't really know what it actually is. On fire. Sofa. Banana carrot, which will make no sense to people who don't know anything about messages. And then the little, oh, is this gonna, don't know how to show this without it being on. It's kind of folded. The little icons that Jay had on the back are down the side of my sleeve, basically. Then the back of mine, which is what I've been spending most of my time on today. Okay, this really does not. Oh, there's a shiny. The shiny for baby. Wait, that's actually kind of sick. Hold up, I might need to grab that. It says success is unlikely with monumental written over it. And then there's a border. It's just not sitting correctly. Also, this shirt was very much like not ironed when it came to me off Vinted. And I don't have any access to iron it. So it's just a little creased. I mean, Jay's is slowly getting more and more creases. I like chuck it around to different places. I thought there was a hole then. There was just a piece of black string. That scared me. Yeah. You can also see the fact that I have washing in the back. It had to be done. And Squeak could be talking about him, and this is later. Making the switchblade hammer. Excuse you. Excuse you. Don't kill me, please, Squeak. I very much enjoy my life. It's gonna come in some like mask setup, so we still don't get a face reveal. Squeak is both chaos and like the most sweet, genuine person ever. Like, it's so funny. It's like a gremlin, but also very nice. Well, I'm imagining is him just dressed up as Ken. That's the only like slight like picture I've had of him. Not a proper face reveal, but just like the Ken. They went on to say the airport wouldn't let him in. Oh. No. Oh my god, wait, chat, I have not told you about this. Yeah, I had a lecture yesterday, which is why I have not told you about this yet. Is it really yesterday? God, it feels like it's been forever since then. Most insane uni lecture I've ever had. It's for a computer-aided design class. Absolutely no computers involved in this story whatsoever. Slight bit of design, I guess. So we're in kind of groups for that because we have a project where we have to create some kind of like medical something, not necessarily medical, but some things to help people both in general, but I guess more specifically disabled people, although my project is not really gonna help disabled people that much. But I probably shouldn't yap about my actual project on a stream. But yeah, I don't know, it's a really broad thing. It's just make a device with like 3 components in Fusion to target some sort of like need within the world and actually create something new. So we're in little groups, right? I'm sitting with like 2 members of my group, no idea where the other one was not there. And we have kind of like different lecturers each time for that now. We didn't at the very start, but they kind of like were like, oh, it's interesting to get different people's perspectives in like this area. So this guy was, I think he said like a textiles teacher. He's not a lecturer in London, so he travelled down for this. He's like art or textiles, and he was doing this thing with us, and the first thing he makes us do is like in pairs label like one person A, one person B. Like person A picks up this coat hanger and puts it over person B's arm, right? I promise this will make sense eventually. And then you pick up string and you wrap it around your like partner's fingers, between like two fingers on their fans like this. And then you kind of bring the hanger back round so that it's dangling on the string between the like fingers. And then the person with the like string puts their fingers in their ears and like whacks the coat hanger off the table, and it creates this really cool like resonant sound. I just thought that was an insane way to start a university lecture. But cool. It gets weirder, right? So we're like, oh, that's like kind of sick. Looks stupid. We're all laughing very hard. But to be fair, for 9 a.m. on Monday morning, we were all hella engaged. I gotta say, he did a really good job. He was very good at it. And apparently he teaches on one of the optional modules next year, which I was already thinking of taking because it's like an art module, which is rare for an engineering degree. So now knowing that he teaches on that makes me even more want to take it because it was genuinely so entertaining. But yeah, he then goes on after we've all done that to be like, now you have like pens and paper, different colored like pens, literally Crayola markers. Some of them were. It felt like being in primary school again. And he's like, now draw the sound that you heard. Colors, thickness of lines, everything like matters. Draw whatever you heard. There's no correct answers. Just draw it. And I was just like, what is happening? What is going on? Hi, Cyber. And fun fact about me, I have aphantasia. I can't picture anything in my mind, let alone what sounds look like. So I kind of made something up. I would say it was pretty accurate to what I heard. I did like orange and blue swirls, like kind of contrasting colors. I don't know. I just kind of made something up. And then so that was cool. Then he did like quick fire questions, and we had to answer these questions about like what personality would this sound have. And it was just like a couple words. What like color, like not the colors that you use to draw. What like really oddly specific color is this sound? There was more, but I cannot remember. What I said. I think like describe the like shapes of what you've drawn or something in like 2 words. And so we do all that. Then once we've done these quickfire questions, he's like, okay, so now you're gonna make a story. You're gonna write a story using all of the words that you've just written down. You have to use every single one of them. You have like 10 minutes. Go. Just like a little like couple paragraph story. They were all so bad. In fact, one of the people in my group did English literature for A level, and it was still awful. Quite a lot of people took the absolute piss out of it and were being kind of inappropriate. But you know, you would think for like first year uni students that wouldn't happen, but it does. Crazily, some people still act like they're like in year 7. It's genuinely insane. I don't really know how they are at the uni that they're at, but you know, was doing the worst punishment. Yeah, no, if it was just like, yeah, improv, it wouldn't be as bad. with these really oddly specific words. Although I did a pretty good job because my word for like personality was just an artist. So I made my entire story about just an artist. And, you know, art can be quite cool to describe, so I could fit in a bunch of the more odd words through that. But yeah. And then he made us like switch our papers with different people in our group and like come up with titles for them. At this point, I could see where he was going with this entire lecture. Everyone else around me just looked confused, but I have actually done a creative subject for A level, and quite a lot of people hadn't. So I did kind of understand where this was going, and I was so uncreative with my titles. I could not come up with anything. I literally got told by somebody in my group to be more like, they literally just handed it back to me and went, be more creative, and I'm like, damn, okay. I don't know why am I doing, I've zoned out what I'm doing in like Minecraft. I'm just yapping. So cool, that was good. That activity ends. There's some like pattern recognition tasks, like which one of these things is most similar to this, or what would come next in the pattern. These kinds of things I did for an entrance exam to my school in year 5. Well, I guess I was technically in year 4, but I entered the school in year 5 because I went to a private school from year 5 onwards, so which was kind of silly. Verbal reasoning, I think is what it's called. Well, I don't know what the picture one is actually called. But they're the kinds of things I'm quite good at, so I was having a good time. And then he places bags of random things in front of us, and only one person is allowed to feel inside the bag, not look, just feel. And they also weren't allowed to talk or write or anything, and they had to explain to the person who wasn't feeling inside the bag what was in the bag, fully just through like miming or alternative forms of communication, like non-verbal communication. That was entertaining. That was genuinely quite entertaining. I'm gonna actually restart my thing now that the trees are down. That was silly, I must say. Yeah, very interesting class. But these things were not like normal objects. They were just completely like randomly made pieces of like string and materials joined together. So it wasn't even like you were guessing an object. It was like drawing it. And then the second time we did it, the guy was like, "Is that seriously every piece of information?" So we had to like then like pass around the pieces of paper and be like, they had to like guess the function of this object, which there was never any function. Then like what body part it relates to most, because we're biomedical engineers, so all these things technically were like similar to a body part, really loosely. One of the things we had was like a bunch of pieces of wood connected together with like a balled up piece of yarn at the bottom, and I don't quite understand how that was representing like a spine, but it was. But I am just gonna do the like square first, and then we'll see. How's the building going? We've cleared out all the trees. Apparently I missed some, but we're just gonna build the dirt now. I don't care. We're doing it. I'm just gonna go around like the block outside of the border first. And we'll go all the way around and we'll see how much we need to fill in. Minus Steve. Steve could stay. Yeah, I got bored. I've just been yapping about this really odd uni lecture I had yesterday. Anyway, I feel like the end point of that lecture was, talking about like creativity and making decisions on the spot and communication and just all the things that go into actually designing something good and communicating with clients or I don't know, your team. Oh, I should have cleared out more of these. But yeah. And for a bit, I just don't want to interrupt, to be fair. I'm messing this up so badly. It's gonna be such an unsatisfying time lapse. I will deal with these trees later. For now, I'm just going. Yeah. It was really interesting. He actually said he did he did this with 7-year-olds. At one point, it's the exact same, like, session, or probably slightly altered. Because, there's a big difference between, like, 17-year-olds and 19-year-olds. But, okay. Right, no, this one does kind of just have to go. This one is just kind of in the way. And one of the 7-year-olds outsmarted him by... There was nothing saying against using a phone to take a picture of what was in the bag. So we were banned from using our phones during that. Got outsmarted by a 7-year-old. That's kind of funny. Let me just build up here, honestly. Yeah, that's probably the most engaged I've been in a university lecture since getting to uni. It was genuinely so entertaining. And it's because the fact that we were doing stuff and we were talking to people. I had, like, very little people I knew from... Oh my god, this one's awesome in the way. From uni. To be fair, I still didn't really get people's names and properly talk to people. But I feel like I at least have a few more people I kind of know and can interact with. I'm gonna ignore that, honestly. I don't care that much. Yeah, it felt genuinely like a fever dream. Because it was 9 AM and I had barely slept. And it was 4 hours long. I don't think I included that piece of information. This class was 4 hours long. It was genuinely just slightly insane. I think we all kind of gave up by the end of it. We were told to make something with, like, paper and then combine 2 of our, like, creations and then make 6 children of those creations. And I know, like, it was, like, design variation and, like, how to pick, like, your favorites in design and create variants on said design. Like, I understand the point of it. I very much understand where he's coming from with this task. Also, I was gonna do a double thickness layer, but I fear I can't be bothered. And I know that's gonna piss some people off, but my base is just gonna be a single layer over nothingness. I genuinely don't think I have enough dirt, and it will take me twice as long. I might go back in and do it. Like, I can always go in and add the underneath afterwards, if you get what I mean. But for now, I just want to get the base of this done and laid out. But quite a lot of the lessons taught in that are quite useful. It's just done in, like, a kind of odd way. And to be fair, he didn't really explain it very well afterwards. Like, the purpose. So I feel like the people who didn't get it from the exercise probably just didn't get it at all. Like, the entire point. But, these things happen. I'm just paranoid that I don't have free play going. Because I feel like I should go grab that sugarcane. That's like a secret sugarcane farm under the mountain. Nah, I'll get rid of it. Be a secret river under the mountain though. Under the mountain and making like a floating platform. Like a very flat floating platform. I'm not really terraforming much. I might in the future add to it, but not now. Definitely not now. I say we just go around in circles. What do you think, chat? Oh my god. Right. This is a lot of dirt. Oh. I fear there's gonna be a lot of misplacing on my path as well. I don't know if this is the quickest way I could be doing this. But it is the way I'm doing this. Also, the fact that we're gonna need grass to spread all around this. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but it might be a bit of AFKing. I mean, to be fair, some of this is gonna be under the build, so it won't need it. Probably in the time that it takes me to build, it will all be spread. We're placing blocks, chat. We're doing it. We're starting. It might be a bit of a long stream on Sunday. I have an event. I'm playing Cosmic Championships on Sunday, which will be fun. But I might also hop on here and get some building done. So it might be a long one. I fear that's going to annoy me too much to leave. I also love my Ketchum skin, just in general. I think it's such a cool skin. I fear purple does actually suit me quite well. Like, I'm definitely gonna be using this as much as possible outside of this server as well. It's such a good skin. They did such a good job. I mean, I'll be using my main skin in most places, but anytime I need purple or slightly spooky, all possibilities. Yup. I don't know, I probably would never use this skin again for another, like, SMP. Ooh. How have I missed a tree that's literally, like, fully inside the border? At least it's a small one. But yeah, if I do get the chance to do more lore type things, I say more, do any in the first place, we may get a return of this quote-unquote character. Probably not with the exact same design or intentions or anything. There's always a character behind the Ketchum stuff, but it's not a lore server to any capacity. So, I'm leaving the core step because what I'm doing is on the surface. So I kind of need this to grass over. Yeah. But I do think the concepting for the character is really nice, and if it fits in with any of the stories, I probably would use it. Because my guy has an entire backstory that I don't think I've ever mentioned on the stream. But I probably won't, because I'll just keep it for something else. I have so many things like that. Projects that never happened and stuff, where I just have, like, character backstories. Most of them aren't any good, but some of them I'm like, I could take elements of this and work this into something else. The nice thing about doing it like this is every layer that we do, it will get a shorter amount of time to do them. So it will start feeling like we're making more progress eventually. Eventually is the key word in that sentence. I'm also definitely gonna run out of dirt. 100% gonna run out of dirt. I was genuinely thinking of mining it for like 30 minutes before stream because I was like, you know what, I'll do a little bit off stream because there's just gonna be a lot of random mundane tasks to collect some people to be in dirt moles. Well, there's one person online. It does take 2 seconds to get like 2 shulker boxes worth of dirt though with my shovel, so it's not too much of a... Hello? Whoa. I think that was a skeleton. Cool, you're dancing. You're having a little dance. Peter the horse is it? I'm gonna get so shut off this, aren't I? Everybody's dancing today. You're having a little spin as well. Hell yeah, I like the energy. Keep it up. God, I've yapped so hard this stream that my like throat is genuinely hurting. My voice cannot keep up with the level of yap. Thanks for the hydrate. Ah, that was float. How did you... What? Was there a block there you could just climb up? Huh? So I forget how expensive hydrate was, but that's what happens when people spam it. I definitely need to make a clip command that you can just clip using exclamation mark clip. Don't forget that my clip command is just telling people to clip things. I need to figure that one out. I never did that. Cute little guy. Cute. Yeah. Little emo. There's gonna be so many Pokemon spawning underneath my base. I just had a realization. Okay. Well, I think that's the end. Apart from the core set, that's like the tiniest bit more that, let's use this. Root torches too. This place is kind of lit up. I do need a little bit more, I think. We'll see where this. To be fair, yeah, it'll be dark because it'll be covered over. I do have more dirt. That wasn't literally all the dirt I collected. Don't worry. Imagine. There's also more dirt but that's specifically for the build in my chests. There's probably dirt elsewhere as well that I can go pick out of random backpacks and stuff that I've left lying around. But, I don't want to touch anything that's in my actual build chests, because then I won't have it when I need it. I know that dirt is just for structural support. It's not actually part of my build. Don't worry, I'm not building a gym out of dirt. But, it's just so I can place things easier. God, each one of these sides is like a stack of dirt. This is genuinely insane. How many hours of my life are going to be spent placing dirt? I'll leave it. I'll leave the misclicks, it's fine. I missed my little one rock gym. That was all just underground. Although actually I had to mine that all out. That was not any better. In fact, this is probably so much better than that. It was cool though. I also had creative for some of it. Because we were given like 2 hours of creative to help with the builds. And I did quite a lot of my build with that 2 hours of creative. Because it just made it so much easier. I dug it all out and then I was like, right, creative. Because I'm not gathering all this glass. I'm gonna do the roof. I'll get out of here. I need to light this place up. The burning at least. Hasn't been too bad. For the fact that it's been night for a while. Oh, well, I didn't sleep at all. Please die. Can't be bothered to go kill you. I think that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was like, I need like full glass layers to make full light patterns on the floor. I'm doing this in creative. I think that is actually the most of what I did in creative. Simply for the fact that I did not want to gather glass. Especially black glass. Because you need like red ink or wither rollers, and I didn't have large quantities of either of those readily available. So it's like, yep, I'm taking full advantage of this creative. Oh. There was more of the... Oh god, I truly... I don't think I'm going to even get half of this done with the dirt I had. Although getting half of it done looks a little different when you're doing it in the spiral going inwards. The amount that decreases. I don't know how I didn't anticipate this. I literally made the build incredibly big. We'll need a full backpack of dirt, not a full shulker. I know other people definitely have chests worth of dirt sitting around, but I can't really just go steal it, so... Go on, jump scare. My progress generally looks pathetic. We'll get there in the end. Just gotta keep on placing. Hey, as long as we get like the platform done, we can figure out the actual terraforming later. I appreciate that you guys are watching me literally play that. You're great. I love you. Okay, this is all of it. Once this is gone, we are at the end of my dirt stockpile. We'll have to go use up whenever shovel durability is worth. On some random unsuspecting land. Down to 10. Yes. How would you rate today's stream? Imagine you click off a stream at the end, or like it raids, and it just comes up with like a stream ranking screen. You have to give your feedback about the stream. I feel like that would actually be kind of useful for a streamer POV, but nobody would do it. It's just the analytics tab, I guess. You really go down dirty. No. Raising. Oh my god. Imagine. There's 4 innocent bystanders out of 5. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. Oh. No! I fucked it! No, I'm not breaking them. You can deal with it. I'm gonna have to deal with it. I should play some more of that, but you really should be touching more grass. Ugh. There they go. Bye, Transit. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Dirt ASMR. Apart from there's actually music, so it's not really dirt ASMR. We could also listen to other music. I'm putting it out there. You could have a bit of a... I was about to say karaoke sesh, that's not... Don't think we should do that. A little bit of a listen along to something. Oh, my base is gonna just look like a massive thing of dirt for a while on the map. Now it's the ASMR. Oh, I ran out. Sorry to interrupt your ASMR chat, I'm back to it. It's just a game of how long can I stay silent before people click off the stream. Okay, I'm gonna yap because I want you guys to stay. Oh, I thought I couldn't hear it. It's really delayed. That is a really bad sound alert. I need to change that to be shorter and better. It's too long and it sounds kind of weird towards the end. My pinky is hurting. Even longer. No. No. Not what I said. I really don't use my stream deck as much as I should. I've been trying to get into the habit of, if I'm like switching scenes, using it rather than clicking on OBS. But I do have sound effects. I just don't really have much. Like, I don't have that many opportunities that I'm like, yeah, the sound effect would... Ow. Sorry, my pinky was cramping, so I took my hand off the keyboard, but I was still crouched over the edge of a block. The sound effect is someone yelling dirt. I have no idea. Okay, it's awkwardly long clap track. Good. Love that. I have this one. Like I can do this. I have that one as well. Anything stream deck. That's crazy. Why is that not working? Oh, is it because my stream deck app isn't open? Hold up. Let's see. Huh. Can you hear this?
It's Pikachu!
Did that come through? Do you hear it? It's Pikachu? I wonder how long my... to be fair, I haven't really used it, so... Big Pikachu, there we go. Okay, I need the... I need the app open, apparently. And he had good there. Hopefully that was the only one. I don't see any others. Hello? Just drop in from... Where did you even come from? I mean, you actually cannot reach me, so I don't really care. I can just keep building. We're dropped from the heavens. It's now probably gonna just chase me along the entire time. I started something fun yesterday. I posted about it on Twitter, but I finally started doing Minecraft development things. By things I mean I literally outputted a sentence to the command window on startup and on closing, and that was it. And I made a server for like testing plugins, and that's it. But it's a start, and we had the dev learning meeting with the MC team today to discuss things. To be fair, we got more distracted by Rizik's rats than anything, but you know, But yeah, we did do a little bit of discussing. We're just working our way through like a tutorial. But it's a tutorial for Spigot and we're using paper. So who knows what type of complications we're about to run into. Oh, not these guys. Why is there two of them? Why is there two of them? I don't know if I can just ignore these ones. It might be a little too annoying. Oh wait, they hit each other. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, this is a nightmare. I see you. No. They're so broken. Yeah, that's stuff. Editing, funny sounds for editing. That makes sense. I need to desperately edit. I think that's what I'm gonna do with quite a lot of my reading week. I saw you shoot an arrow. What do you mean it's not you? Oh my god, I genuinely hate these guys so much. Come here. Come here. Nah. Come on. Glitch in the floor. Oh my god. What if I go sleep? I'm a porcupine. I don't know if they actually despawn in the day, but we'll see. I'll do it anyway. Yeah, I have my 1UNT video to edit, which really needs doing before Jay gets here, so that it can go up relatively soon, because it's 20 days past my actual 1 year day. At that point. And then continue with Catchem stuff, probably. Going back to it, but I have the stack in 12 dirt, and I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't know, 6 hours of footage 6 videos to make. Yeah, I fear I have like where will we up to? Hold up, before I run all the way around to there. Okay, so we were on this side. I won't pay attention to chats, by the way. I know that I'm missing mythical Pokemon and things, but I don't think it matters too much. You know what it is. Yeah, I don't even know. I have footage from my birthday from a Brighton trip that I haven't done anything with. And I probably won't, because I feel like it's just been too long now. So you've done nothing wrong with it, yeah. It truly does. Again, it will go faster as we get closer to the center, so... We just gotta get the dirt for it. It's still like a stack per side. Okay, well, that's all I had. Let me go back to the base and just scour through chests to see if I have any dirt. He's like 7 double. No. It does so much, I swear, I swear. Oh yeah, there's more dirt here. In the random things. How they don't they be in those ones? There is just... collect a lot of dirt just from playing Minecraft. You shove all these things back in. So in fact, I'll take the torches. And I'll place this. In fact, I'm gonna take This course is all. To be fair, that backpack is just so full now, isn't it? Yeah, I need to organize them. It's just not been at the top of my priority list. It may happen eventually. We'll place this dirt, we'll light up the torches, and then we'll go grab more dirt. There's also definitely a block in there. Oh, look at my skills. I don't really want to pick up the set block. There's this one as well, which I've just kind of been ignoring and walking by. Well, the skills are no longer existent, I'm sorry. When do you plan on going for? What's the time now? Maybe till like midnight. So, till the hour. 45 minutes. Going over this little pillar. One day the pillar won't be there when I come back round, because we'll be past it. I'm just watching my little red pillow. Again, I don't know how much I really care, but it is literally right there, apparently. Oh, it might be on the tree. Okay, I don't care again. Oh no, they're all gonna spawn underneath, aren't they? I'm gonna be like hunting down a shiny that's like underneath my base. Hate mine gets this one everywhere. They really do. Hey, look, we made it round again. The amount of dirt I have might just get me around one more time. Maybe, possibly, just about. Can even tell you a single thing about them. I couldn't tell you a single thing about, like, the majority of mons, to be fair. I feel like I should put on more, like, entertaining music. Because I've kind of run out of yap. I'm sure I will continue to yap. But for now, let's put Good Kid on. What type? I don't know. Did they evolve? I don't know. Are they the worst? No, I know that one, yes. I think they're just normal type, aren't they? Okay. Anything but that's... Oh my god, I forgot about the 8-bits. Just let me play Good Kid songs. A little bit louder than the music was previously. Where's the grass? That makes sense. That would, in fact, make sense. Is bug? Oh my god. How is a pine cone a bug? Is it just infested? Is it like an infested pine cone? Is there loads of bugs in it? I don't know. To be there. What does it evolve into that? What does it evolve into? I'm intrigued. You can't just say that for cats. Deceive yourself because her name isn't good enough. Send me a pic in DMs. And let me know when you've sent it, because I'm not checking this one. Ooh. I was looking over at chat. And so if there's some like crazy Pokemon that's just like got a crazy common for evolution. Sent. Okay. Let me have a look. Wait, I know that one. That's kind of crazy, actually. How does it evolve into a fortress? Is that how you pronounce that? Bruh. Yeah, it just doesn't really match the energy I would have said that Pineco gives. Hey, we did in fact make it round again. We're not making it round for another time though. You should have rolled into a tree. Exactly, yes. Like Swoodoo. Someone just passed by. Lechonk. Hello? Big burp. Wait, there's just a Moltres? I thought it was a Moltres, but oh wait, it just spawned. I didn't see that in chat. I was like, surely that's a legendary. Surely it would have told me. I didn't know. I'm not paying attention to chat because it spams so much. I'm not gonna have enough Pokeballs for this. I have a feeling. I might already have a Moltres. What bird did I call one of the legendary birds? My rails are not in. I don't know if they're like can actually physically go in a minecart, but it wasn't scanning. You haven't put it. Okay, well then I will stay here and I will catch it. It's if I have the Pokeballs. I might run out of water. Let me start moving it this way. I have a boat. I really doubt it would get in a boat, but I can attempt. Yeah. Far too big of a hitbox for that. Or I'll start kind of dragging it over to my house. Come over here. Please don't go into the nether though. That would be inconvenient. I don't know why I don't. It's just because I've been doing like building stuff, but then I don't have my rails on me. Come on. I've run out of Pokeballs. Genuinely. I don't know how close it has to be to not despawn when I walk away. Could always fight it. I could try just putting it to sleep. Never mind. Never mind. Actually, I don't want to poison it, do I? Poisoning it wouldn't be good. Wow. Okay. Right now I don't I don't want to hit it any more than that. In case it damages itself with any moves. Okay. Well, I fear everybody's dead. Wait, whilst I'm fighting it, can I run? Wait, yes. It's actually a good strat. I have great rules. I feel I don't really have anything to make more water balls. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to use the great balls, I think, unless it magically. I'm okay with everybody dying. I just need to, like, I'll just catch it afterwards. This music feels very on par for what is happening right now. I'm still moving it over here. In fact, I should grab those plaques. Uh-oh. Whilst I'm still in battle, I should grab the black apricons. If I'm close enough. Should have grabbed, like, bone meal. No! No! Oh, that was just too far. Oh well. To be fair, it was gonna take 10 years. Let me grab my things. I should have just put it in a minecart actually. There's definitely minecarts in here. Somewhere. Where is it? What happened? Okay, there's a minecart. Where are the rails? I could have sworn I put them in this backpack. But apparently not. Because I moved everything from one backpack. Like, I cleared one backpack so I could take it with me. Oh, wait, here. Yeah. This is, like, important stuff. So this was meant to go into the other backpack, but... I don't know. I'll just shove those in there for now. And these. I'm actually not a fan of this song. Like, I love Good Kid, don't get me wrong, I just, that song is just not it for me. Oh, I didn't put these ones away. Okay, do that one, I'll heal. I'll just shove everything out to 1 dirt. Everything I don't need is going away. I'm just gonna start going around. Is that gonna be bad for the... I'm thinking about the time lapse that's going on right now, and I'm gonna go back to the spot at which I left it. Which I actually don't know where is that? Oh. Huh. Where was this left? Oh, it's literally there. I'm on the opposite corner. Take me back over again now. Wow, look at this one tree. Did this just grow? Was there a sapling placed down? What are you doing? Oh, not these guys again. Again, I'll get them. Get killed? You have the ability to. Oh my god. Kill it! Please. For the love of God. Yes. Yes. Don't die, please. Okay. Fail again. I cannot with these. There's 2 of them. I mean, it's the same ones I think I just left there previously. It's so many. Okay, I got 1. Wait, was that 3? Because I swear another one died earlier. Yeah. Oh, it switched. It's definitely just in the... Where did that go? Oh, it's invisible. Wait, no, it's you. Huh? Don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. Where was I headed? This direction? It's the invisibility. It's so cruel. Why is that a thing? I mean, it's not like a normal Minecraft mob, is it? It's added by one of the mods in here. And I hate it with a passion. The 7-year-olds could not handle this guy, for real. Okay, so once I'm done with this dirt, I mean the dirt that's in my inventory, I need to light this place up so that I don't have constant mob spawns. I feel like that slide felt shorter. I mean, it makes sense that it probably literally is, but I say probably definitely literally is. monitors are trying to turn off. Let's place as many torches as I physically can around this place. I should probably turn off full bright, shouldn't I? It's gonna need a lot more than I thought I did. Cannot spawn any mobs at all. I feel like there was already quite a lot of torches around, but apparently not. Why is this being titled? This is the second time. They've just been on for a really long time because I've just had streams and music playing in the background. I was trying not to use my phone too much whilst I was doing the bit shirts earlier, so I had music playing on my computer to like take away if I wanted to switch songs or something. Take away the need to use my phone so that I didn't see notifications and get distracted. Okay, well, that's as many torches as I had. 7 more. Let's put them out over like this area. I should stop the majority of them. I'll come back with more later. Like this area. Right, in fact, I don't need to walk back. Let me just... Oh, wait, no. I do, because I need to clear the backpack that I have. So I can put dirt in it. Then I'm gonna TP to Kaiko's, because it's the furthest out, and fly and find somewhere to destroy. Okay, so the random stuff goes in the random chests. In fact, I don't know, I just wanted to keep the Umbran separate, but that might be pretty difficult to do. Let's shove it in here. The actual material set, but to be fair, deadwood is very useful as well. The logs and all of this blackstone stuff also needs to go in. Go up here. Why not? But logs can go in random. A singular basalt. Useful. Okay, well, we keep these things in here for the sake of usefulness. The rest of it. No! Oh, I forgot about the stick. Oh, I think I have the block saved if that's on though, so I should just be able to click it back. That's so annoying. That was probably just an accidental stick click. I should probably have it switched off of this mode, shouldn't I? Yeah, I can go fix that. Should probably go up onto the platform first. It won't be the one right at the edge, but it'll be like in one block from the corner. I'm gonna stop this for now because I'm not placing anything. We have made progress. This place is just so big that it really just does not look like it. It should be I'm gonna have to place the shulker blocks down to. Yeah. Huh? Maybe I can just place it on that block then. Oh wait, no. Is this the right mode? Hold up. What's it doing? That's no, that is one block too low. It does need to be there. Yeah, you baby pandas. Yes, I saw. I got a message immediately about them. And I kind of running around as if I can't just run through. Let me just put it back to this. I'm gonna. I don't know. Just change the mode on it so I don't accidentally. I guess this counts as a useful object now. Okay, now that I have a clear backpack, I think, yeah. Let's go out flying. A significant amount away from Kaiko's base. But this is like the furthest out I think people are, so we don't have to worry. If we go up near the Blackstone area, that whole biome is destroyed anyway, so nobody will want a base near there. So that should be a pretty safe area to destroy. I might need to stop on this island. Oh. You need to come off the water, I think. There we go. That's what I needed. I think this far should be around about fine. Those biomes are like forest biomes are annoying to destroy. And this is just kind of an island. Okay, we'll find somewhere slightly better. Travel away from here whilst doing Adele's rejoining. Yeah, if you wonder where dirt comes from, on this sort of project, the far out land that's just been absolutely destroyed for it. Yeah. Oh. Hello? Let's keep going. I preferably need like a plains biome. Something that doesn't have a bunch of trees on it. I fear flying towards the jungle is not gonna help me. Yes, less trees. Regen moment. Yeah, we're going. Huh. Is there a singular plains biome anywhere near here? Is that one? I might be able to reroute to that. It's vibes the clock. Don't know. It's further up. Is this... Is what I'm heading towards actually? Oh yeah, this'll work. Big burp. Okay, well, we're stone here. Bit of stone won't stop me from destroying the entire mountain. The surface of the mountain. I should probably double check that there is nobody. Yeah, this is a pretty desolate area. It is very fast to collect that. I also should get rid of anything else that's being collected and just make sure I'm only picking up that. Hello. Not phased by the creepers. This is satisfying. I gotta say, this is mildly entertaining. Being destructive in a Minecraft world is very fun. Go on, blow up. Weird does like literally no damage. Yes. Dirt. There's mass destruction of a mountain going on right now. Weirdest mining equipment, man. Get out of my face. Should probably make sure I'm picking this all up. There's actually so much over here that I have not. It's probably faster to mine more than to run around picking up the scraps thing. It's you know how quickly I can fill up this backpack with that. I need to keep an eye on my shovel. Start yelling at me, chat, if my shovel gets dangerously low. Such a mess. Shovel is getting dangerously low. I'd say my shovel is close enough to being dead that I'm gonna call that there. But I will. What is that noise? The hell was that? Force myself to stop using my shovel. What was that noise? Did anybody else hear that? It was like a snuffling and breaking, like something was like mining towards me. And go. Although I'm stopping the music. I think there's something underground here. It's not gonna do it again. I've stopped. I'm just gonna look insane. Oh, so restart. Oh, that means it's almost midnight. Okay. I don't know what that was then. Let me go to the end and repair my pickaxe. Must have been the wind. Maybe it's just something IRL. Making noise. There is like constant building work outside. So, Lord knows. Oh no. Not the music, gone. These hoppers are clearly awful, but I don't really know what to do about that. Grab a bunch of these and just I just haven't heard it. It was maybe the first one, which is cave noise. Oh, interesting. There's something interesting going on there. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill it, but okay, well I've collected enough. I'm just gonna with the coughing one. I picked up a bunch of ender balls by accident. But I have lava in my base, sort of. Let me not cause more entity lag. Carefully. I'm gonna accidentally throw away anything valuable. Yeah. I would end, but I feel like I want to. I want to actually place some blocks. I don't need this. I know the restart's about to happen, and that usually is my cue to get off. But I feel like we really have not placed many blocks. Although I know I placed a lot, it just doesn't look like it. It really just doesn't look like it. Where the end of this is again. Made a racetrack. Mm-hmm. Oh, I fear I clicked start recording as the server. No, it's my mouse. My mouse died. But the server is about to go down as well. See how much I can get placed in a minute. It's gonna kick me and then I'm gonna fall to my death when I log in. Because I'm not gonna be standing on a block. It'll be going down at any time now. Look at the spreading. You can see the spreading pattern of that one bit of grass that's connected. Must have been on. Okay, well, server restart hasn't happened yet. Oh, there we go. As I said it. You know, I'll go grab some more water whilst this is happening. Comes easy, nothing comes easy. And I'll be together. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait. No, because of the replay. I can't close the launcher because the replay isn't going to save. Okay, we may end up calling it. Or no, but the replay's going quick. If this hurries up, we'll continue. If not... Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. I know I said I was gonna end at midnight anyway, but I fear I want to place more. I'll go until we hit 3 hours on the stream timer. How about that? To account for the time that I started late. 9 till midnight should be 3 hours. I'll go to bed because I gotta get up, but like, honestly, 9. 9 isn't too bad. If this replay file would save. Gang. Gang. Okay, there we go. Into a quit game and a relaunch. So, why I went silent then? I was reading a really cool DM I just got sent. I got sent during stream. I definitely can't talk about it. I was like, oh, that's fun. Minecraft reload, please. let me continue my ketchup addiction. Because my dirt placing is really important. I need to do it. I need to get something to eat. Very fair, Axel. I'm just dancing. Little more. He's still alone. Brings us closer to the... I can't remember the lyrics. But I remembered the lyrics as I was saying. I can't remember the lyrics. Come on. Come on. I know a little more. Hey, we're back. Okay. We'll do like 10 minutes more of placing dirt. You know, if the 1 minute before the server went down is anything, we may actually get through quite a lot of dirt in 10 minutes. I fear the soup. I have no context for that message, but it's a really funny message out of context. Out of context chat messages are kind of entertaining. Are we down to like 40 blocks possibly per side? No, definitely not. I say per side, I think this is more of a rectangle than a square. We're getting around. Oh no, I messed it up. I messed up the little river my head going. The amount of Pokemon spawning on my platform. Just see them all on the map. Over on the map, you can see the occasional like spreading of the grass from like the other areas that are just about hatched, and it's just like slowly coming in to the side, and then there's the big patch at the front. I love how getting this like big square filled in is not even like all of the terraforming. It's the easy part, and then I have to go around and actually connect up the sides. But I fear we're probably going to start building the build before I do the terraforming. It's just going to be a floating platform for a bit. Okay, we have like 5 more minutes, chat. 5 more minutes. How much dirt can we put in? I'll definitely be finishing this off stream at a time. We won't have a second dirt placing stream, don't worry. I wouldn't put you guys through that. Be joining in the conversation. It is actually painful how like little this looks, but how many blocks of dirt have gone into this a racetrack looking thing. Like genuinely. Hello, burp. Everyone's spawning on top of me all the time this stream. XI is still over a stack long. It's only more like 2 stacks originally. Everything rounds to a stack in my brain, apparently. Genuinely insane size of platform. But the build is even more insane. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll finish the stack off, but then we'll call it there. I have plenty more dirt, but I will do that off camera later. Okay. What is my hair doing? Okay. That is that. Thank you guys for coming to stream today. I appreciate it. Let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Is anybody live at this hour? Oh, Luna's live. Let's raid into Luna. Luna and Gallifrey are streaming together on Volcano Block, which is I'm assuming is an SMP. I will see you guys possibly on Thursday if Jay wants to do the Mario Karts. If not, I will see you on Saturday with a lot of probably bit talk and meetup talk and stuff. Okay. Bye bye. I also may stream tomorrow doing bit stuff if I want to, but I probably won't. I don't know. Maybe if you guys are down for a chill like afternoon stream. Anyway, bye bye.